Had the thing going. I was wondering if I saw that and I thought, is that a square or is that the camera? That's the camera, damn it. All right, so 3, 2, 1. Hello, happy campers. So this is an immediate reaction right here. I'm Spike.
I'm Chris.
That's Chris, and this is Geekin Out. This is our instant reaction to Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, before we go too far, as you were saying, because I forgot to start recording the film.
We can't really go too far on this to actually with spoilers, so we're going to do our best not to give too much away, and it's just what it is.
Yeah. Okay, simply put, it's a good film. The immediate reaction, it's a good film. It's confusing. I'm glad we saw the 2D version, not the 3D version, because, oh my goodness, I pity the people at the theater who are going to have to clean up after each 3D showing. I know they've only got 3 or 4 showings of their 3D edition, because people are going to be Ralphing all over the place. This is highly kinetic. Of course, being Spider-Man, you're expecting a lot of energy and a lot of action, a lot of motion. And there are an awful lot of moving parts in this film. It does take forever to get off the ground.
Yeah, this movie could have, I mean, honestly, even though it's a Spider-Man movie and you have to have a lot of action in it, the whole, if you took away the action and it just focused on these kids going on this field trip and stuff like that, honestly, the movie would have been just fine, because they were more enjoyable than anything else of the exciting thing that was going around them, to me.
Well, simply put, the film drags. Okay, they are going through a European trip here, and they start in Italy and work their way across Europe. Little interference from, well, supposedly from Nick Fury. I'm not going into the spoilers on that, but it does take a while to get started.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that somebody from the Spider-Man pantheon, besides the Green Goblin or Dr. Octopus, got used. The use of Mysterio is pretty good. I'm still seeing, I don't know why, but instead of Jake Gyllenhaal, I'm seeing Steve Carell in that role, and I do think it would be a nice touch. By the way, 2 after credits, 1 after the animated credits at the end, the second one after all the scrolling credits. It's going to take a little while, but you want to be there for it.
Yeah, I think the last, I mean, I'm just going to say the last credit scene, though, I think some of you may be a little disappointed if you didn't like Captain Marvel. You may be disappointed in the last credit scene. Just saying.
But on the other hand, this is one of Amy Pascal's efforts, and I'm not going to say she's the wokenest in Hollywood, but she hasn't shied away from it, but she's doing it right. She's actually laying more of an introspective form to it than, say, Jon Favreau or who's the one I'm thinking, Michael Bay, who keeps blowing stuff up. But anyway, the bottom line is, you're in your end scenes. Probably the thing that tipped me from a negative review to a positive review was the appearance of J.K. Simmons, back where he belongs, as J. Jonah Jameson. So yeah, that's a spoiler, sort of, kinda, but hey, it's worth it. Best part, guys, finally got the mustache right. The stash is there. So by and large, I'm going to put this, I mean, this is nowhere near Spider-Man 2, Sam Raimi with Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst. It's nowhere near that level. Then again, most of the Spider films haven't. Closest one to come to that would be Into the Spider-Verse. I would put this below Into the Spider-Verse, but above the Amazing Spider-Man movies. So where would you put this?
I mean, out of all the Spider-Man movies, and I'm talking about Sam Raimi's, the Amazing Spider-Mans, and what we got now, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even put this in the category of being good. Homecoming was really good, better than this one. Uh, Even though this one was really enjoyable, if I had to rank the best ones, I'm still going with Spider Verse first, then Homecoming, then Spider Man 2.
He's full of shit. It's Spider-Man 2 first. But anyway. Oh, by the way, no cussing. Bad me. So to wrap it up, not bad, not the best, but not bad. Good effort from all.
Yeah, it's still enjoyable.
This pretty much puts a wrap on stage 3. Do keep an eye late in the movie where you'll see a large wall that makes a reference to stages 1, 2, 3, and 4
Yeah, you have to
of
really
the
look for it because
MCU.
I missed it. He saw it.
And so stage 4 begins after this. So
Oh, that's something else that we really need to talk about. This movie does a really good job of explaining the aftermath of the Endgame movie and how people are living their lives and trying to go, you know, keep going after the whole snap happens. You know, the ones that disappeared comes back as their regular selves, and everything else has changed and moved on, and people are older than what they are supposed to be, and things like that. So it really does a good job of mourning the ones we've lost and the ones that has moved on. So they did a really good job on that. If that really did happen in the world, that's how I think it should have been handled. So they did a good job on doing that. So
last words, snap or crap for this one?
I'll give it a snap. It's not crap.
I'll give it a quiet snap. A reserved snap. A little,
Quiet snap.
yeah, just a little quiet snap, yeah.
Little
Not,
cricket snap.
not snart, not a big loud one like that, but like
Not a Thanos snap,
No.
but
now gives this a Hulk snap where he tries but he doesn't quite make it. That would be a Hulk
Like,
snap. So
oh.
yeah, and then hurt yourself. So until next time, I'm Spike.
I'm Chris.
That's Chris. We'll see you next time on Geekin' Out. Take care, y'all.
Yeah.